Hello everybody and welcome back, guys. This is Gaming Luminary here. Today we're finally back again, this time with Mario Kart World on Nintendo Switch 2. So welcome in, hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I pretty much made a little small announcement. It's been a bit since I kind of made those little updates. But anyways, for those that we're kind of expecting a stream tonight. Hey, we're here as I promised, so that's pretty much a good thing. Yeah, I'm hoping to do more of those sort of little updates more often going forward, and just to kind of tell everybody, hey, what's going on? I'm here. I'm alive, and everything's all as well. It's just been very busy, but nonetheless, guys, I'm just really glad to be back, regardless of how late it is right now. But I try to make the best of things, right? So. Anyway, without further ado, we got Naminsky in chat. We got No Way here. What's up, Lumi? Hey, how's it going, No Way? It's been a bit. Naminsky, it's good to see you again as well. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. How y'all doing? Hopefully the mic's not too loud. Let me know if it is. And the audio is in check. Just let me know if it's like too loud or something. But yeah, I've been doing good. How are you doing there, No Way? And for those that are in chat, hopefully everyone's doing well. Appreciate y'all catch up on updates for those that have. I appreciate it. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna chill for a little bit. I mean, we're gonna chat. We're play some Mario Kart World here. The beep is because that's my new power lighting, rather. It's a loud beep sometimes. I had to install the thing, but it helps with, getting up and down all the time for mic and things like that. So I've been trying to do little updates for the studio and that sort, but on good reason, I guess. Anywho, I'm great. I'm asking out a girl to go Friday. I can't wait. Okay, nice, very cool. No way. Well, hey, congrats on asking somebody out. Shoot, that's not easy. Man, the first time I asked out somebody, I honestly, it's not easy, man. Well, congrats to you on doing that. That's great. Hopefully that goes very well for you, and going forward, maybe you'll have a wonderful time. I know there's folks out there that after the first date, they're like, oh, it didn't go well, and stuff happens. But hey, hopefully it will be the case for you. That it'll be more of a long-term situation, right, as they say. But nonetheless, glad to see you here. I know everyone's been busy with life lately, I understand. Life changes as you get older, as they say. But yeah, I failed a few times in the past. Yeah, my few times, it wasn't necessarily failures, it's just we weren't meant kind of for each other yet, and there was things... you go back to your school days, right? And stuff wasn't that, unfortunately, quite simple. But as I got, past high school, things were a lot better. They were much better. Socially for me and things like that. But overall, stuff's just been getting much better nowadays, especially. But I've been keeping busy IRL wise and things like that, and that's a nice thing. I got friends that like to hang out and stuff like that more often, which I'm glad to see. It really is nice now, because it never used to be this way. Not only because they were, work-wise and school, but yeah, because most of them would be either working or in college. Well, one's going to be graduating college, I think, in a month. So we're gonna try to do a little mini celebration for him, and yeah, so. Got stuff going on. Let's see here. I've known her for a few years now. Really? That's great. Well, I mean, shoot. I've been friends together with the girl for the past... You're talking it's gonna sound crazy, 8 years now. And, yeah. I couldn't believe how long we've been still hanging out. It felt like almost yesterday, back in September when we first started doing things, but yeah. All right. Anyway, we're gonna go with the race. I'm gonna pick I don't know. Try to pick somebody maybe new. If not, I might pick my usual character. Who should I be? I know there's a lot of good, decent roster. I still gotta unlock some characters and things, but yeah, I've been trying my best to get characters, but it's tricky. So we'll stick with where was it? There he is, Koopa Troopa. Yo, what's going on, Jonathan? Welcome in. Absolutely, you can join us. I was just gonna ask that, guys. We should host a friend lobby, shouldn't we? I agree. I appreciate the interest there, Jonathan. Well, welcome in. So I'll tell you what. We'll create a room. I'll still be the same character, obviously, and I don't know, card combo. There'll be no like password or anything like that, only because like just make it easier on everyone, and it's not really gonna be a massive interest unless like you had a huge full lobby or something like that. Like it'd be a little bit hard to manage, but I shouldn't have to worry much. Actually, here there is a room ID. I kind of forgot about that. So there's the room ID, everyone. I'll make sure I put it at PM'd. Oh my goodness, private messaging. Yeah, pinned message for those that need to retrieve the code. There, for anyone in chat there. Let's see here. But off that topic, how's this game? I haven't gotten to play it. I'll say no way. It's been fun. I liked it for what it is. I mean, it's gotten, I guess, a little bit better in terms of bugs and things. Like they've definitely fixed that. I mean, there's slight bit of criticism with like, I guess there's something to do with the flags, like they're not in the names anymore. It's something to do with that, and people were like, "Oh, that sucks. They took away the flags." And I'm not that terribly upset, honestly. I think it might be. This is just my personal maybe opinion. Maybe it was just less of a distraction when people join. Like for example, like you see. By the way, I appreciate you joining there, Minsky. Like. It just shows the logo and the name. Like everyone gets their own. Well, sometimes you have the same sticker, but most of the time everyone chooses their own. I guess sticker, right? And what normally happens is, yeah, there used to be like a flag on the like if you're a Canadian or you're an American. It was pretty cool, I guess, but they had to change it up, right? Other than that, the game's great. Honestly, I like the free roam on it. Courses, everything's amazing with this game. I like it a lot. The free roam really got me. There's so many little like things you can unlock and challenges. I mean, shoot, if I had to dedicate stream to do all of them, it'd be hard for me to even finish them all. There's that much to do, I guess, and yeah, it's great. I mean, I think I unlocked all the CC modes in it pretty well. Like you can go at the fastest, you have to get all like perfects or something. If I remember, because I did like my first playthrough of this. It took me a while to do it all, so lots to unlock as well. Ooh, what's this? Oh, see what I mean? We get random stuff like that. You also get suits as well. That's actually a specialty suit I have on the skin. Like another secret unlock. So it tends to happen. Oop. Okay, that was nothing that time. So people really can't complain. Not really. I mean, I don't know what there's to really complain about, to be honest with you. It isn't classic Mario Kart, and if you want to, you can go back to 8 Deluxe. Oh, absolutely. Nothing says I never will. I've been just focusing, like I said, mainly on this game because it's been a trendy topic and stuff, but it just doesn't feel the same for sure. Oh, I don't know. That's looks the same. Besides spending the money on, absolutely, it's a big expense. Not sure if Jonathan, are you still here? By the way, I don't know if you want to join us. I see one of our other viewers did join us. That's great. But someone else wanted to hang out with us. Anyway, it's not a big deal if they don't. By all means, I mean, you're more than welcome to join. I'm just hanging out, waiting for everyone else. I'm in no biggie rush. Jamie Kleinkopf. Hey, Jamie, good to see you here. Says hello, everyone. Well, hello there. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. How are you doing? It's been a very long time. How are you today? Thank you for joining. Let's see, who we got here? Okay, Naminsky, we got you. Just checking in. Once again, if anyone needs the code, it's up on the pinned message. Yeah. It's been a bit of a long day, guys. I'm trying my best to look in the chat too, because sometimes I'm like, I don't know. There's been days where I'm like, well, I want to stream, but I can't because I've been too preoccupied. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'll do a little bit of a small announcement saying, yo, what's going on? I'm here. Just keep it short and simple. And hey, if anyone wants to ask me anything, go for it. You know, only fair, because if I can't answer the question, I normally say, yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't answer that. You know, especially when it comes to specific information, but. Yeah. That's why Discord's usually another option. Doing alright, and I'm in the lobby. Oh, great! Thank you for joining. Appreciate that. Thank you. Great. Okay, well, it looks like we got Jamie here, myself, and Naminsky. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit there, guys. I'm not in a huge rush. Just. You know, waiting for people to roll in, and if they want to join, it's great. If they want to chat, hey, come on in and chat. I'm not stopping anyone. You know, more than welcome. Excuse me. The whole, my allergies have been acting up these days too, and I figured out, you know, I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but there was a plant out there. I'm trying to remember what it's called now. It has like gold flowers on it. I think it's called goldenrod or something. But anyway, I'm not sure if any of y'all know what I'm talking about, but when I went near it, I had a sneezing fit. I'm like, oh great. I think that's that goldenrod stuff that's bothering me. Well, it's either that or the grass, because I've had, I'd say a mild reaction to it, but nothing too serious. Oh, I missed that. Oh, I'm gonna get that coin. Oh my goodness. Actually, I'm gonna go grab that. I might as well while I'm waiting a minute or two. Also had some roasted, I think it's a roasted tomato and basil chicken drumsticks with smoked onion and paprika. Mmm. Wow, that sounds tasty. I had, well, okay, so it was a small birthday celebration because my brother turned 35. We didn't really have like a big dinner. I mean, we had like, well, I guess you can call it a big dinner on or by ourselves, me, my dad, and my mom. But we each had something different. I had chicken parmigiana. I had what was it, roast potatoes and broccoli or something like that. With like it had the. Oh gosh, what was it? It had some spices to it, like peppery a little bit with salt and whatever. I think I said, yeah, I said chicken. I thought I said it. It was good. They put cheese on it, and that was tasty enough. But it's from a grocery store where they, you know, they have more high quality, which I put it, food items. Oh shoot. Okay, I got another. Awesome. Look at that. We got a runner. Also, kind of another reason why I like to drive around. I know it may be boring you all, but anyway. All right, I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I know I'm getting the good stuff, so we'll just do it 150 if that's cool, and we'll keep it at 4 for now. Let's do like a minute in between. Hope that's good with y'all. Otherwise, let me know if you have any suggestions. Anywho, yeah, I guess we'll pick Desert Hills for our first choice. Had something similar with tomato in it. I'm trying to remember. Somebody got me there. Someone that was Toad. Oh, I think that was you there, Jamie. I thought that was you. Either that or I knew Naminsky was Mario, but yeah. Unless it happened so there was another CPU that was the identical. Let's go. I was doing yard work on Sunday, and I cut my arms trying to remove artificial grass. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. No way. You know, I was working with artificial grass, and the customer, they wanted it removed because it was so beat up and horrible. What happened was they wanted some real grass, I guess, because this time of year where you can seed it. And anyway, it's been growing in nicely. The customer's watering it on their own. And what's it called? The artificial stuff, like we had to come back, I think, tomorrow to finish it because the rest of the grass, for some reason, the order place didn't give us enough of it. Apparently, I don't know. And anyway, yeah, I felt like I hit my leg on some of it when I was unrolling the grass. I realized it was just a small little scratch on my leg. I was like, "Oh, jeez, I know how that feels." I had a bit of a sting. I was like, "Oh God, what was that?" And I realized, okay, I think I just hurt. Almost. I thought I almost hurt myself, but turns out it was a little scratch. So yeah, I was just trying to be more careful. I know stuff can be very sharp, even if it's artificial. Because the mat underneath, it's like I don't know, it's like heavy duty, whatever they call it, artificial turf. I don't know. Because they wanted the best stuff possible, and then the old crap they had was just cheap tip-of-the-mill crap, and it was worn out, so we had to take it to the dump and get rid of it. And then we had to seed that area where they wanted the real grass back again. And what a pain in the neck, but we got it done. I mean, it was not a huge deal, but at the end of the day, it was quite a bit of work. I mean, it was a small patch where we had to do the real grass for whatever reason, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, looks like we got an orb. Yeah, I hope all is well. Hope you didn't hurt yourself too bad there, no way. Like, I know, the last time, I think, what was it? Actually, last time I probably ended up hurting myself. That was awful. It was on a garbage bag one time, a piece of glass was sticking on it, and I didn't realize it. I cut my leg, like, where my upper leg. I was like, I didn't even feel it. It was really weird. And anyway, my brother's like, "Oh, why the heck does there blood come down your leg?" I'm like, "What? Where?" He's like, "The very back. I can see it. Like, you got cut." I'm like, "What the heck?" I'm like, "Oh my God!" And then I felt it afterwards. So I ran home that day. Thank God I didn't have to go to the hospital, but it wasn't quite deep enough. So the hospital did, or whatever. No, it wasn't even a hospital. It was like a walking place, and they had to tape it with some type of stuff. And there's like, yeah, it's not deep enough to do stitches, so they had to use tape and bleed the skin, like where it was, right? And then I had to get my family doctor to look at it, and then she goes, "Oh my God, how did you do that?" And I said, "Well, I was carrying garbage. I didn't even realize a piece of glass was stuck and got me the leg." So they looked at it, and she goes, "Oh no, you're fine." And they took off the stuff. I think a day or two after, but yeah, it was not fun. That's the worst I've done, I think, when I hurt myself like that. Oh, I'm in a band, and our field is turf every day. I get like so many rubber bits in my shoes. Yeah. Well, see, that's what we had to install, right? And we had to sprinkle that rubber stuff everywhere. I think, yeah, that's what they requested, turf over in the one spot. I guess because they do a lot of sports like soccer and whatever. I can understand why. They wanted some real grass back too, so they'd tear out the old stuff. But yeah, it was quite interesting. And by the way, thank you for joining, guys. I appreciate it for those that are. That's awesome, guys. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I wanted to do a friend lobby, you know, for about a 2-hour stream if I can pull forward with it, and yeah, I just want to see how tonight went based off of my numbers and things. Because lately, I couldn't really do much day streaming as much as I thought anymore. So I had to change to nights. I did used to do night streaming. I just kind of stopped that because I got really exhausted. But now with the way my work is more during the day, it's a little bit, I think, easier sometimes. I've been noticing that. At least you didn't get stung in the ankle by a wasp back in 2016 like I did. Oh yeah, geez, that must have been terrible. However, with my ankle, I did sprain it, or like I thought I broke it actually that time on the stairs. It was on a marble step. Holy crap, did that freaking hurt! That was in my high school days. Holy crap, dude, that hurt like hell. I'm like, oh my god. It was like a goose egg, and I'll explain that story. Jeez. Me and wasps are friends. I find feeding while I'm laying in bed, letting me pet it. Oh, that's cute. I mean, you see a lot of those yellow jackets around. I try to stand still, but they sort of bother me a bit. I'm like, ugh, you know, because whenever I got stung by one by accident. I remember that one time, and I barely even hit it. It was like trying to fly near my hand, and I got me in the hand. I was like, oh my god. Because I was trying to move garbage around, and it ended up getting me. I was like, oh my goodness, alright. So it kept going after me. It stung me like 3 times, and it was annoying. And yeah, so it finally buzzed off. I didn't hit it though, that's the thing. Like, all I did was move some blue boxes. Maybe I made it mad, but jeez. There's a couple flying around at the time too. That's why now, like, when I try to do garbage day, I'm cautious. Well, we try to wash out our containers. It's been helping, but we've been keeping them in the garage in that time of year because of the yellow jackets, the wasps, and that. They go after it like crazy. I'm not even joking. Like, it didn't even try to sting me. Wow, you got lucky then. Maybe it liked you. Okay, I mean, if you didn't hit it or anything, I believe it. Like, it probably just crawled on you like any other bug would. Not like a mosquito where they just go and bite you, you know. But I was saying about the ankle story with me. So, I was in one of those programs for like, it was just for socialization, right? For me, basically, it was just like, hey, you know. I wanted to hang out, socialize, maybe make some friends. It was cool, I did. But sadly, though, I flipped and I don't know where it was a marble slab step. I hit my ankle right dead on, like on my front. It was my left ankle, and like I said, it swelled like a goose egg. And I crawl outside, like limping. My dad's like, "You walking funny like that?" I said, "You okay?" He said, "I don't think I'm okay." Said my leg, and I took my sock off in the car, and he goes, "Oh my!" He goes, "What the hell did you do?" So you look like you just hurt it. I said, "Yeah, I did. I slipped down the step." So there was no wet floor sign there, and it was slippery. I did not see the water, and this was probably at the end of winter. Yeah, it was the end of winter. And anyway, yeah. So that was my bad memory of that. Got an X-rayed, and it turns out I had a severe fracture. Like, I thought it felt broken, but no, I looked at the X-ray. Thank God I didn't break it. So they had to put a temporary. The hospital did anyway. They put a temporary thing on it, right? With the sprain, it was pretty bad, and they didn't have to operate on it. Thank God. They removed it after, and I was able to walk again. So holy smoke! I was on like kind of like one crutch. It was weird, but. Yeah, and then I at one point I couldn't do 2, and it got me annoyed. So I just sort of used like a walker thing, and I was actually walking okay, even though I was injured. So I just used one of those walkers. I don't know. It was pretty annoying. Yeah, it was terrible. Hey BF, I'm here. Hey GF, how are you doing? Welcome in. Let's see here. Welcome in, Nerd GF. Actually, like it sting me. I think it's my Native American blood. It knows or something. Could be. You know, there is I don't know. There's a saying as it goes with the bee whispering, and I believe that's true. Sadly, we had honeybees out in our backyard. They fled the hive. Rest in peace. The hive is no longer with us. But I used to say every morning, "Hello, bees," and they used to sort of like buzz right down. And a couple of them used to crawl on me and stuff. I was trying not to move, and the honeybees, they were really sweet, and they didn't want to sting me at all. They do sting, I know that, but I just go, "Oh, goodbye, bees," you know, and then a few of them just flew right off. And there was little tiny bees at the time, and the young little bees, they were just, a couple of them wouldn't let go, and I didn't want to click them because they would still sting, even though they're little. And I'm like, "Okay, go back to your hive, go on," and, you know, I gently shook my shoulder, and then they flew off, but, yeah, they were very gentle. Ooh, what do I get here? Oh, got Dry Bowser. I think I already have that character. I thought you get a character unlocked too. Hunter, yo, Hunter's Idol, welcome in. Hey, what's up, Hunter? I'm good, and you, BF? I'm doing good, thanks for asking, my GF. I'm doing good. Yeah, just chatting and hanging out with friends in the lobby here and chatting tonight. So far, it's been going well. Better than excuse me. Better than I had expected, which is very nice to see. Despite what I've been hearing with, you know, news. What I mean by that is content creations news with people not going to be with us anytime soon or longer. It's unfortunate, but, you know, I'm still going to be going. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm going to reassure that to you all now. You know, I'm trying my best now to make little announcements now more than I had been, and yeah, I figured it's nice kind of way to say, "Hey, I'm here." You know, oh, you guys don't think I'm disappeared somewhere. You know, because I had one or two people on Discord saying, "Oh my gosh, where'd you go?" And I'm here. It's just it's been very busy, IRL stuff and life altogether, but. You know, I came back tonight as I had promised, and I made that promise, so made it happen somehow. Even though it was like half an hour early, but I wasn't sure when I would get home because of my brother's birthday and stuff, but yeah. Wasn't really sure how it was all gonna go down. So real, yeah. True. Bro, animals are so chill. You just gotta know how to talk to them. That's true. Absolutely there, Hunter. Yeah, Hunter, you can more than welcome to join us. We got plenty of room, so come on in. The code should be up there on screen. I hope that helps for you. Yeah, so the code's up there. It should work. If you already joined us, that's great. My day was good, BF. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I was just trying to catch up on comments there. I mean, that's a fair point there, no way. You know, animals can be pretty chill, you know, for reasons. But, there's some animals, like, they'll have their own personalities, I guess, like horses, and I guess, I don't know, in that the nature. When was your bros B-Day, BF? It wasn't today, it was yesterday. 16th. So we couldn't celebrate yesterday because I felt pretty, I don't know, I felt kind of exhausted. And he had work to do, so I was like, alright. We wanted to do it today instead. I'm like, oh, that's fine. So here I am with that today. We just had some like ice cream cake or whatever, it was good. We had dinner ourselves. I mean, I had at the supermarket there or whatever the oh, it's up, Hunter. I see you. What do you call it? I think I said this before. Chicken parmigiana. Yeah, I had chicken parmigiana with potatoes. They're roasted, I think. Had broccoli. Oh yeah, and I also had a side of asparagus because my mom didn't finish hers, so it gave us way too much of asparagus. I was like, oh okay, I guess I'll eat the rest of it. So there's that, and that was pretty much it. I had a few wasps and bees land on me at the worst possible times. That's because I needed to take care of things. Oh yeah, and that happens. Oh, it's on the 29th. Awesome, Hunter. So that's when your birthday is. Cool. Well, that's coming up in a week or two time there. I used to hike because I live near a park. I used to like to walk up to deer, but I've been busy lately because of school, but the summer activities were so fun. Right? Yeah, I mean, the summer's been great, honestly, like, and I totally get it, you know, like, fall's coming up, school, maybe, work-wise, so, yeah. I mean, if you're lucky, maybe on the weekends, if you're not busy, maybe that, depending on what your schedule is, like, yeah. I mean, I used to do that, if I didn't have too much homework or whatever it was, or little to none, I used to go out on walks, you know, during my school days, and I slowly stopped doing it when I got older because I had my personal reasons. It wasn't because of anybody really, it was just more like myself, and it had to do with my, you know, change of life, and it wasn't too great. And then I just realized, oh well, I'm gonna have to live with this, and you know, and I was right. Which nowadays it's later in my lifetime, it's gotten better, so whereas I have more freedom and stuff like that, as they say, but you know, I got by it all. It helped in the long run, I guess. So yeah, I totally get it with the wasp when that happens in the worst moment possible, and it sucks, yeah. They buzz right up to my ears too. It freaks me out. I was like, oh god, and I'm like, that's the worst. It's one of my peeves or something, because it flies up right to my ear. I'm like, oh god. I'm like, okay, get away from my ear. Like, you know, I hear the buzzing. Just, yeah. So that's just the way I feel about it. Any kind of fly, even if it's a fly, like it buzzes near my ear, and it flies. I'm like, oh, okay, get out of my ear. But yeah, Cherry Bro's birthday has the same video as Nick Jones. Yeah, physical cool. Yeah, actually, that's true. You're right about that. That's ironic. That's actually the case. But that's interesting how you say that. Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. You're right. That is actually cool. They have the same birthday as like a singer or something like that. What are the odds though? Because yeah, like who'd ever thought that would be the, you know, that person's birthday the same day? I mean, September, I feel like there's a lot of like common birthdays and stuff like that. You know, like there's many birthdays in September, I find. Right, so I got one of my best friend's birthdays coming up too. Oh yeah, his birthday's coming up sometime. Let's see. Deer are pretty chill and they're just jumpy, so you gotta approach slowly. Yeah, they're nervous. Yeah, my birthday's almost close to Adam Sandler's. Oh, Sandler's, okay. Wow. There you go. I think I read your comment there. No way about you hiking and stuff. Let's see, bro. Is it Nick Jones? Yeah, for sure. Well, GG's, everyone. Hey, congrats to Jamie K. Hey, it's 47 points. You got 42, 40, and 40. Oh my goodness, Miniminski. I can't believe that. We're in a tie. Oh my gosh, what are the odds of that happening? Well, that was a very close game there, by the looks of that. Pet peeves. Yeah, I was trying to think of the term there, BF. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was seeing it correct. That's why I'm thinking, like, wait, was I saying it right? Anyway. Yeah. So anyway, I feel like that is one of them, I guess, for me. The way I was thinking about that saying, as that saying goes, I guess. I was so far ahead. You were, yeah. At one point, you there certainly were. Alrighty, well, we'll wait a little bit. Who we got? Okay, we're all still here. Is anyone else in the chat that still wanting to hop in? We'll give it a minute or two. Ow, I hit myself. Oops. If not, we'll start up the game once again and do the same kind of format as we did with the previous. Unless there's any requests, I can try to change it up in terms of how much faster we're going and all that stuff. But I figured it's something chill. We'll stick to 150. Most of the time I've stuck to 150. I miss 200cc. Well, Hunter, we can definitely do 200cc. That's what, I have no problem changing it. If that's what you, would like, I can do that. In fact, can we do that now? Yeah, we can. So we got mirror. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, mirror, I don't really like, I only do it upon request most of the time. Yeah, here. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right, there is no 200. Okay, I see what you're saying. I forgot. Yeah, this game, it's how it goes, right? I forgot about that. Yeah. Jeez. Well, thanks for reminding me about that, because honestly, I would have been thinking all along, oh wait, am I going crazy or is it 200? I love mirror mode, but that's about it. Mirror mode's hard though. That makes sense why I always did 150. Well, in this game at least, because they didn't bring it to this version of the game for some strange reason. I don't know why, but oh well, it's what it is. I never really did what do you call it, 200 much anyway. Unless it was Mario Kart Deluxe sometimes. Can we do 6 races? Oh shoot, we can definitely do that. Yeah, we can do 6 there, Hunter. I didn't even see her until after. Okay, we could do 6 next if you want. We could up it up. We could up it to 6. Yeah. I did to 4 just to kind of have leeway in case we had a couple of people that wanted to hop in and stuff, and I didn't want them to wait that long. But we could do a 6 if we want. We kind of have decent amount going on. Oh jeez. Oh, we're talking about like only the date in September, yeah. Probably because that would make sense if it was on the 9th, right? Pretty sure that's correct. I mean, I don't know everyone's birth date per se. Like, I don't know them offhand, right? Like, I know who the people are. I've heard them, but I just don't really know the birth dates per se. I mean, you would memorize that a lot if it was like really, if you had a close birthday, though. I guess. Whoa, jeez. Okay. I think there's a lot going on even in September, though. We got stuck there. This isn't my strongest rack of choice. At least I've noticed lately. You go into lava a lot if you're not focused enough. Yeah, it might be what it is. Yeah, all in all, like, you know, I thought this game would be, I hate to say that, to put it down, but I at one point I thought, okay, maybe this game would be kind of a flop, it would be a fad, but I don't know, man. I feel like this game is still better suited for what it is, you know? I guess there's some flaws that maybe people don't like, or how the game is. I don't know what's there not to like, personally. I see, but I mean, sure, you'll get the typical Mario Karted and, you know, you're getting attacked constantly, but I mean, hey, that's part of the game. Now, without that, I mean, you can technically set out no items, but what fun is that? No offense. Yeah, I do. They're GF. But yeah, of course, because they're all in the same, right closer to the end of the month in June and stuff, kind of. Oh, excuse me. What have I got next weekend? Oh yeah, next weekend I'm going to a Comic-Con. It's for Saturday and Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. It's actually my hometown, so I'm happy about it. You know, it's here. Take a city bus down. That's it. Just one city bus. So it's a great time, you know, for that. So there's kind of that going on Saturday, Sunday. And that's pretty much it in terms of plans. I mean, other than maybe some IRL stuff going on maybe tomorrow, that would be about it. So, not go too much into my, well, nothing horrible in my family, but it's just, you know, I have to be kind of out of the home in a good way. But there's reasons why I'd rather not stay on screen, to be honest. If anyone has any questions about it, I'll gladly answer after stream, but yeah. It's, let's put it this way, it's a situation where I can't, you know, quite be there all the time, unfortunately. So, not simply because it's, you know, certain members don't get along with each other, but it is what it is. For my own good, I'd rather, well, certainly not be here, so... Anywho, I digress. But other than that, everything is well. Thank goodness. At least on my, side of things. Alright. Oh, so we got this one, okay. Kind of at 45 minutes into the stream, that's great. Wow, we've been going, so I guess a little less than an hour. Good. I mean, if I were to start at 9, it would have been half an hour, so it's not bad. Oh, you have a meeting on the 29th? Oh, do you? Okay. I thought for sure you were talking about a meeting. I didn't remember when it was. I thought it was next weekend, but I just forgot which date it was. I got mixed up. I thought, wait, was it on Sunday? The 29th, I guess, is 29th on a Sunday? I don't know. If it is, and that's when our monthly checks come in. What is it? Oh gosh. If the 30th or 31st is on Saturday or Sunday, we get our checks like on the Friday or Thursday, or on like on a Monday or something. I don't know. Depends on the time of month, right? Because if 31st is on like a Wednesday, we get paid then, right? If there is a 31st. I have to look at the calendar. Because Saturday is like, what, 2 or 3 days away already now? So it's like wait a lot less than a week already. For the dates for that. Yeah. Hopefully the meeting goes well. I know we can definitely talk about it after stream with that day. Well, I don't know if I'll be streaming that day or not, but even so, like, I'll probably be streaming later in the day. It won't be anything like probably during the day much. I might not, though. Who knows? I'm not sure what I'm doing, to be honest with you, that day. Okay. Oh, looks like I'm in 4th place. The 29th of this month is on a Monday, BF. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I was sort of close. I was like, oh, maybe it'll be on Sunday. Okay, so it's a Monday. So that means we'll get paid during the week then. The 30th or whatever. It'll be like Tuesday. Huh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense for stuff like that to happen then. Because it wouldn't really make sense to have a meeting on a Sunday. These are very rare, I don't know. Depends on what meeting it is. There's some that, I guess some do take place maybe Saturdays, but like Sundays though? I don't know. Not many people work on, I mean, unless you're working at like a retail job, then I guess you work on Sundays, but like, Monday to Friday type of job, yeah. Most of them are like that. In retail, it's a little different, I guess, but... No, there's a 31st on September BF. Oh, okay, gotcha. So there is a 31st. Okay, there is a 31st. A little bit confused there. GamerX4459. Hey, what's going on, GamerX? How you doing? Hey, Luminary. Hey, Gamer. It's good to see you here. Oh, welcome in. Appreciate tuning in the stream. Oh my goodness, must be, well, it's kind of getting late here. But I hope you're doing well. Surprised you're able to join us, because I know time zones could be a little bit tough these days. But welcome. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, just getting back on track today with my promise on my announcement. Thank goodness. I'm really happy with myself, but you know, I kind of went on my way, like, hey, I'm doing this, and you know, it's a welcoming message. Come on by, so I'm happy about that, really, because I would have felt bad if I couldn't stream, but even then, like, I would have posted a second update, you know. But thank God I didn't have to do that. That would have been a bit of a mess. So, who was it? My mom earlier, or no, not earlier. What was it? On Tuesday morning, went through a sleep study. It was interesting, but no, I guess we'll hear back the results soon, whether it's got sleep apnea or not. But I don't know. I personally don't believe I have it either, because like I have good sleep. I don't have any troubles sleeping at night. I mean, even if I was out of the house, like, I still don't have an issue, depending on... I mean, like, when I've slept at, you know, someone else's place or whatever, it depends on where. Like, I'll sleep really well, depending on whose house it is, right? There's other places where I'm like, okay, I think I used this. I don't know. The only reason I may have poor sleep, but... it depends, I guess. Comfort of your own homes, as they say, is usually the key thing. Anyway, so hopefully I'll hear about that. I'm gonna say this last trying to motivate myself for a stream, but having trouble motivation to do anything has been extremely low. Yeah, I'm sorry you're going through that there, Gamer. I understand 100%. The motivation is very tough these days for folks. I kind of get it. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say it's motivation for me. It's more just so, like, hey, you know, I don't want to feel overly exhausted on my streams. And if I feel confident enough and I'm okay, and then sure. I just don't like to do that where, you know, I'm on stream and I'm like, oh, I sound like, you know, a broken record and exhausted. And at points in the night, like right now, I will get pretty tired. That's why I don't also want to overdo it when I do streams now. Like one time I really overkilled it and done it during like one of these collabs. I felt like I did a little bit too much maybe that day, or I wasn't prepared. One of the two. And I was like, oh man. And I felt the next day, I was like, okay, maybe I better be careful next time. But all in honesty, I did kind of sign up for the 4-hour stream or whatever it was that day. But anyway, for what it was fine. I mean, I stuck it out. I was able to somehow. In a good way, at least. Even though I got pretty exhausted in the last hour. No, I said there's no 31st this BFS. Oh no, 31st. Okay, I must have read it wrong. Okay, so there's the 30th of this month. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm getting confused. So yeah, there's a 30th in September, and there's a 31st in October because it's Halloween. Okay, so that's why I'm thinking ahead. Oh my god. That's what I get confused with. So I'm like, okay, wait, October has one because it's Halloween. Well, I don't know why I always remember Halloween's on 31st. Well, of course, that's when Halloween is, but then also what that time of year always was for me is when I got the shot for the flu and COVID. I remember last year. No, not even that. Last year, or no, 1 year when you were away there, GF. I remember getting my my immunizations when you were gone away, because I was that. I mean, it sounds really weird, but I was that bored, and so we're like, yeah, you know, I want to get something done around here and just waste time, and that's what I did. You know, because getting the immunizations do take time in your day, but I only did it because, you know, I had really nothing else to do, and I was thinking about you that week, so. Oh my god, I remember that, because I went in November, because, I figured the flu would be bad that year. I remember that, too. Yeah, because I knew, like, okay, that week I'm going to be relaxing for the day. Dude, I remember all that. Because in previous years, I used to get it on just, like, on Halloween. A couple times, I've gotten the shot for the flu and all that, like, right on Halloween, which is funny. But, yeah. When are you streaming a Deluxe again? Well, Hunter, I'm not really 100% sure, at least not anytime soon. I honestly don't know when I'll make a comeback for Mario Kart Deluxe. I don't really have it in my books right now, but I mean, if it does come up, I will most certainly try to update you guys on this. Maybe, you know, I could do like another late stream like this again in the future with that, but I guess we will see. I mean, I've only really wanted to go back to that game mainly for collabs and maybe special events. I thought of doing this. I don't know. I wanted to kind of do like a back-to-back Mario Kart stream. So I want to do like a couple of races in Deluxe, and then some maybe in this game. Or better yet, I don't know, maybe if it's possible to do all the racetracks kind of in order, which I don't know if that's possible, but it'd be cool if so. But yeah, I thought of that idea. And like a kartathon, sort of, I guess they would call it, right? Or back-to-back marathon, I don't know. But it'd be kind of cool. You know, I'd let friends join and have other people hang out with us. I thought of that idea, like I said, but it would give me, I'd have to give it some thought. Thought of doing that maybe, it probably maybe later in the year, maybe, if I ever did get around to it. So, yes, that's right, BF. Yes, yeah, I remember that. It was the third day you were away. And like out of nowhere, yeah, oh my god. And actually I do remember all that. Jeez. That was like yesterday, holy cow. It's already coming up that time of year again where it's been since the 8th of November. That's when I got my my flu and my COVID vaccines. Yeah, I do remember that correctly. It was on the 8th of November is when I did that. So it's not a year yet. The year would be as of the 8th, basically. Well, they're long worn off, but yeah. Because that's the reason why. That's also another thing too. Like when I was gonna meet you at the airport that night, I'm like, okay, I better get this stuff done because I don't want to get sick. Needless to say, like I know I would get sick, you know, regardless if I got them or not. But argumentatively, it would help me in the long run, and it did. I mean, I got. And the sad part is, the past time I got some nasty virus, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? And I realized after what it was, so what it might have been, but who knows, man. Every year is different with sickness now, and it's been flickery. It's been spotted right now with there's been a bug going around. I've heard of it. I don't know whether it's COVID or the actual cold or flu bugs, but I mean, it's kind of early, I'd say, for the flu. That's my opinion, but I could be wrong. Usually flu doesn't start. It's usually like November, December is usually the worst, and then past Christmas time is when it gets really bad. Normally has. With everything like that, cold too. I'm surprised I get sick from bowling or something like that. Thank God I didn't. From, was it last weekend I was with you there, GF? I heard somebody coughing, right? I was like, uh-oh, maybe I'm gonna get sick, but I didn't. I thought I heard somebody coughing, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Maybe it's just allergies, but still, like, I was like, uh-oh, maybe somebody's sick, but... Because I heard them go, oh, like really like nasally cough. I'm like, ooh, that didn't sound good. So I would have gotten something by now if I did. Let's hope not. Last thing I need to get is something from sickness now, because that would prevent me from not streaming again. And that would suck. I mean, I've streamed while I was sick, but oh my god, it feels horrible doing that. Worst idea. That and I sound nasally. I don't sound like myself, and yeah. I tried it, but yikes. I'm hoping to go for a minimum of 2 hours tonight there, GF, to let you know. So right now we're hitting an hour as we speak. So yeah, I'm looking between like 10:30, 11 at the latest, right? Maybe it could be even like another 30 minutes, because like my folks had to sleep, and also too, like, I don't want to overkill it. So yeah, we'll try to go for another hour if we can help it. And GG's to everyone. Oh, okay, looks like 54, 52, 42, 35. Wow, we got closing scores. Good game, everyone. Great, GG's. KRZ Loon, GG's in the first place, by the way. Congrats on the first. Let's see. Why is Rainbow Road being picked of? Oh, why is Rainbow Road being picked of? It's not on any of the course options. Oh, good question. Unless because it had something to do with the random pick. I don't know. I didn't quite catch that there. Maybe that's what it was. That, or it was an option I just didn't notice. Yeah, GG's. Thank you for the GG's. Appreciate that. It could have been the fact that someone picked random and then it picked it, or it was in the options. One of the two. I could guess right. So I don't know. I know there's a couple different soundtracks to that Rainbow Road. if I remember correctly. One of them I did use for the starting soon. In fact, I was gonna pull up some music at the end too, since I haven't done it in like forever. That'll be for afterwards. And we'll hopefully go on a raid actually too, speaking of it. Of which, hopefully. I'm hoping. Get the snack bags. Let's go. Appreciate you asking. Hello. Let's see here. You can press the plus button and then choose any track you want. Oh, that might be what it is. Okay, so I didn't realize this. I appreciate you pointing it out there, Jamie. So yeah, there's... I guess if you hit the plus button... Oops, well not right now, but... well, whenever I want to start the game, I do it on my end. But then when you choose the racetrack on y'all's ends there, you be able to pick whatever you'd want, which is nice, actually. Huh. Well, great to know. I completely forgot, actually, about that option. Plus, always allows you to select any map. Yeah, so that's probably what it is. Yeah, to answer your question there. But nonetheless, we'll pick. We'll do the same thing. Oh, who requested more races? Somebody did. We're gonna do 6, I think, wasn't it? In case I forget, we'll do 6 races for this round, since someone requested that. Forgot who that was now. Anyway, I think that was you there. Was it you, Hunter, that said that? I think so. We'll do this. Yeah, so when you press the plus, as you can see on stream, I'm just going through everything. I mean, you have a limited time to pick, that's true. However, I like to pick something a lot different, such as that one. There we go. So yeah, that's a fun fact for y'all in case you forgotten or didn't know. But it's cool, because if someone really wanted Rainbow Road, there you go. You know where to pick it. Alright, first race. As a reminder, this will be 6 races, as requested. Yeah, it's a pretty easy request. I forgot to do it, well, I didn't manage to do it the one game or so, because I read the comment a little too early, or not early, too soon, or not soon. Oh my gosh. A little too late in the response there, because it was... I fell behind, so... That's fine, we can do it this time around. Whoa. Okay. So what have I got on my plate in terms of streaming wise? So I guess I can bring that up for little announcements. Those that are just tuning in, maybe listening in. So one of them I'm gonna try to complete definitely will be Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's gonna be one I'm gonna get into again. Going forward, at least I'm gonna try to finish that game from where I left off. I don't know if I can finish it fully. I just know like I'm doing good progress with that game. What else? I originally want to go back to possibly some Fortnite. I don't know. I was on the table. Smash Brothers Ultimate, that's another thing I want to kind of get into again. I know I just host lobbies and chat. I'd rather do that maybe at some point soon. What else? Minecraft I want to try again for sure. Yeah, there's a couple of games I have on the table. I'm just hoping to come on here at least once a week, if I'm getting really preoccupied now. But, once a week, and if anything, just to stick to a 8 PM schedule, sort of. That's only if I have those typical days where I tend to be busy most. This has been all over the place for me because lately, what do you call it? There's a lot of IRL stuff like in the evening times, so I'm like, oh crap, well I can't quite post a stream then. Whereas, you know, I just have to do the opposite if I know I'm doing something IRL now. But yeah, changing to a day schedule. I don't have any work that day. So, a good game. I don't know if you're going live or not on 29th, but the meeting I have is at 29th at 2 BF. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's probably a good chance I probably won't. I mean, I doubt it anyways. Like, even if I do go live that day, it'd probably be like in the evening again. Or maybe maybe I'll have to do this like the same thing if I'm like really busy or something, but in the afternoon, yeah, so more during the day. Yeah, I probably won't. I mean, there's certain days I will, you know, kind of balance my audience a little bit, because I've noticed, fortunately enough, there was people that were more day watchers than they were at night, whereas there's some folks that prefer to watch at nighttime where they're more available or whatever it may be. Whoa. And yeah, vice versa, I guess. You know, I get different audience rates, but it's fine. You know, I try my best to even it out when I can. I used to, in my old days, do 2 streams a day. I have not been able to do that for the longest time. As much as I wished I could. You know? Like, I used to do a single-player stream during the evening... the evenings a lot of the time, and then I did multiplayer during the days. So that was kind of like my old schedule. At the time, at least, but... I'm just sticking to evening everything. For quite a long time I have been, actually, when I was more available back then. I used to do it 6:30 till almost 10 at night sometimes. So. Oh, thanks there, Jeff. I appreciate the likes. Yeah, thank you very much again for the likes, everyone, and chatting in the stream. I appreciate it. Helps the channel out. And those that have subscribed, thanks again for doing that. So we had a couple new subscriptions come through, so I think we have a couple of likes already. I don't know how many, but I'll have to check. I appreciate it nonetheless. I know there's gonna be a raid hopefully at the end of the stream. I don't know if I'm gonna raid yet, but if there is any suggestions, guys, please do let me know in a private message, please and thanks. Because usually what happens is, I mean, if it could be helped, we don't typically do the links so much anymore. We did like live redirects. However, if it can not be helped, we do just the regular link. If you know, if it's so it be it, you know. Because the old way I used to be like, hey, you know, I used to put the link in a couple of times in the chat, go click on it, and, you know, that's their channel. But anyway, the live redirect automatically supposed to direct you to that streamer, but not everyone has it enabled on their ends. I have it on my end. Like, if somebody were coming to raid me right now, like they'd automatically come to my channel, like live redirect, if they chose to do so. Or the regular link way, but yeah. Oh, jeez, I'm getting shocked here at crazy. Now, weather's been pretty still right now. Actually, speaking of, I was going to talk about weather. What weather? Well, the weather right now, I'd say it's been very low, kind of. I don't know, like no wind. Because we were sitting outside, and I mean, we were gonna leave pretty soon anyway, but the mosquitoes started getting us, and we're like, we're like, oh, okay, it's time to go home, blah blah blah. And it's just been kind of alright, that's enough, because, you know, yeah, it started getting dark out, and bugs started getting us, like, no more. So, or that if I had a fine time, get some ice cream cake. Yeah, the chicken parm for dinner, and then was it the oops. the ice cream cake at for dessert at their place, so brother's place. I mean, later on, we had some snacks. They made the up. It was really thoughtful. They did it like a charcuterie sort of board before cake time. Cause I mean, they didn't join us for dinner per se, but they just were kind enough. They brought out a little charcuterie board thing. It had like the pepperoni sort of stuff, like the round little things with the crackers. Had some grapes on the side with it was like a garlic cheese. It was good. Actually, it was quite good. It had the little baby bells, I guess they were called, like little cheese, like wrapped in what do you call it? It's like in a wrap or something. I don't know. It's best to describe it. Like in a plastic, yeah. And when you unwrap the plastic, you had wax you had to peel off the cheese. So it was good. I had a couple of those, and and then on the side they had some chips with some like dip or something. It was homemade dip. Like you put sour cream and salsa and sour cream together and cheese on top and onion. It was quite good. It was really good, and it was all incorporated, sort of layered on top, and it was quite good. So, I same character as me. Yeah, it was kind of our snack, and then, like I said, I mentioned about the cake, and good. Let's do new mementos. Lasagna. Drive up towards me. You have the exact same card as me. Oh my gosh. I see that. I just noticed that now. I was like, wait, is that the same card? I guess we think alike. That's interesting. I mean, I like this card. That's why I chose it. Oh, only we have different, like, skins on, or like hats. Mine's a, more of a white cap, and yours is different, I believe so. It's one thing that's not the same. The character's the same, but not the hats, I don't think. Here's the thing. Oh yeah, what do you guys think about the Nintendo Direct so far? I know it's gonna be kind of a late reaction. That's something I gotta bring up, 100%. Like, because I mean, come on, we're playing on Nintendo here, right? I don't know what y'all think of the Nintendo Direct. I thought it was, it wasn't horrible, but I feel like it was just filled with. I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like they've advertised a lot of just DLC. There's some new games, yeah, but here we go. And I've heard of this term before: recycled, and that's all they did. Like, for example, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 coming on Switch and Switch 2, I guess it was. That's great. I'm glad that they're doing Mario Galaxy, and finally they're bringing Galaxy 2 to the Switch, which they should have done. I almost feel like it's kind of late for that to say that now, but it's about time that they bring that to the Nintendo Switch. They should have done this how long ago? And people are saying, like, where the heck is Galaxy 2? Why was it not on the All-Stars? It should have been on there, and it wasn't. But now what they're doing is Galaxy and Galaxy 2. That's great, I guess, but then they were charged like $100 for it. For a game that came out how many freaking years ago on the Wii. And then you got your Pokemon ZA. I mean, I definitely want to check out that game. I would make it a tradition where I live stream the new Pokemon game. I'll probably do it again, but I've always made that tradition, and I like to keep it, I guess. Even though I'm not really a Pokemon channel, but hey, you know what? I do it for traditional wise. I always buy it every year, as I did with COD and things like that. I'm getting new Black Ops. I mean, that's pretty obvious. The Borderlands game I might pick up next month, because of the expense-wise, and really about it. So, yeah, me too. Honestly, I am. Yeah, the movie, it was cool to hear about. I'm taking a picture. Oh yeah, sure, there, Hunter. You can take a picture if you want. Not to raise by you. Um, but holy man. I mean, the DLC is great and all. I mean, shoot, for Donkey Kong Bonanza, okay, that is good. I'm kind of glad that they're including DLC for that. Because here's the thing, right? Once I beat the game, there's gonna be nothing else to do. Now there will be. There'll be more content to my plate, but it's something for me to look forward to in the game, right? That's why I'm probably gonna hold off on the DLC, for right now at least, until I beat technically the game, I guess. Whether that be sooner or later, it's fine. I'll just buy it. I figured, you know what? It's part of the game anyway. If I've enjoyed the game thus far, then I'm sure I'll enjoy the DLC. But I mean that's great. They include stuff like that. Now let's talk about the virtual. Like the Virtual Boy. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm always saying that. That was kind of a surprise for me. Considering, right, how I guess bad it was, right, with that red. You look through this thing. I mean, that's a cool little accessory. Don't get me wrong, I guess, but I mean the cost factor. I mean, all Nintendo's gonna be like charging for everything, just like that. It's great as a physical item, I guess. It's cool. Like I might pick it up and check it out, but yeah, you got your downloadable games that are coming out on the console. I don't know how well it's gonna do in terms of like say sales, because I mean maybe it will do well considering. Now here is the smart move. I'm kind of glad that they did it for both systems, because they did it for Switch 2 only. That'd be a little bit, I don't know. Why not just do it for both, right? Which I'm glad they did. Now I don't know. Maybe people will buy it for like nostalgia reasons, like myself. I never really I didn't really quite experience say like the virtual way of doing the gaming like that, but I did know it was a thing. But I mean, who would have ever thought that, oh yeah, they're gonna totally reinvent this thing for the Switch and Switch 2. It's like, oh okay, that's pretty neat. I guess I'll try it out. Who knows, maybe they made some tweaks and stuff like that to it. I guess we'll find out when it releases. That's one other game I did want to pick up too, is Kirby Air Riders, Air Ride or whatever. That's another game I have to be focusing on too, is Kirby, the DLC for Forgotten Land or whatever. So that's another one I'm going to be focusing on, besides Bonanza. I definitely want to get back into Kirby again still. But, yeah, I'm going to be doing Bonanza hopefully next stream. Don't know when yet. Because tomorrow evening I might be preoccupied. I'm guessing if I do a day stream tomorrow, it'd have to be maybe Minecraft or something, so we'll see. At least that's my vision for tomorrow if I do anything else. But I don't know what y'all's takes on everything on there. I think there's some good stuff, but there's also some stuff that's like it's kind of boring. But so be it. Right, GG's. I mean, at least they're bringing out some new games. At least with Kirby and stuff like that. Now that Air Riders game, I am interested in, because here's the thing with that game. I used to play the heck out of it back in the GameCube days, and I still have it. The original, right? Like, oh, imagine one of these days they, recreate a game like this, and then here they are, just they thought of it on Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, well, I'm gonna be picking that up now, and that sort of thing. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, there's kind of that. I'm just excited for the new games, I mean, for the holiday season, I'm gonna try to pick up Kirby. What else? Pokemon ZA. At some point, maybe. Well, I want to pick up Call of Duty 7, you know, because that's my tradition for that as well. And then I got Borderlands. So yeah, there's a few games I want, but can't get them all. It costs money, so I'm like, oh, okay, I'll focus on the streams or the games I want to maybe potentially stream and buy those first, because hey, you know, I'm gonna be streaming them. So, whereas you know, Call of Duty I won't be, you know, for reasons I guess. And well, as for Borderlands, I don't believe I'll be streaming that either. Yeah. So for Kirby I will, and if I get around to Bonanza DLC, then sure, I might do that. Yeah, there's some stuff on my plate I had in mind, which is pretty cool. Kirby maybe. That race too. Once this race is finished, I'm gonna go check on some stuff after the 6th race. Yeah, well, once it's all done through, I'll go BRB break as well. I'll check on some stuff. We're going on about an hour and a half, which is about the point I wanted to go up until around half hour, but that's bare minimum. Oh, jeez. And then what is the Resident Evil they're doing now, I guess, for the Switch. Yeah, so there's some interesting different games. I was never a big Resident Evil fan. I don't know. I don't know. Resident Evil, I'm like, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I've been always on the fence with it. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure they're great. There is great Resident Evil games out there. I just haven't personally played much Resident Evil. I think I played the originals, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. That's why I'm thinking, like, okay, if they're re-releasing these Resident Evil games, if I remember correctly, from the Direct, I might consider giving them a shot, sure. But as for the new stuff, I don't know. I'd have to get myself into it again, maybe. I don't know. I mean, you could say, oh, what the heck's the difference between playing zombies on Black Ops and all that? I mean, sure. You know, it just doesn't feel the same to me. You know, they have different mechanics and stuff. And it's multiplayer, so that's a lot different for me. Whereas single player, I don't know if that's my gear anymore, right? So... I think what I was originally going to do for... Once I'm finished Bonanza, I don't know when I will be, but if and whenever this DLC is already out, I guess, I don't know. I was going to buy it off an eShop card, and that way, you know, to get the extra content. And then the rest of the games, once that's paid off, I'm gonna try pre-ordering Kirby, that Air Riders one, and hopefully get my hands on Mzier as well, the Pokemon. Oh, look at that! I got a snowman. That's cute. Right at the last second there. All right, good game. So there's that. Yeah, most of the games I'll be getting will be the on carts still. The only game will be game key cards, at least not that I know of. I don't own a Switch game key card per se. All the Switch games I have are non-game key cards, rather. Some are and some aren't. As weird as it sounds. You know, that there was always at the very beginning, a big confusion, I guess, with that, right? And I guess controversial stuff by what I read, I guess, on like forums and whatever. And you know, like I originally thought that, you know, which was always false information when I read. I knew that I was like, oh, I don't know about that. you know, at first when they were like, oh, half the game will be on the cartridge, and then, you know, you have the other half downloaded. It's stupid. I don't like that, you know, feeling. But then I realized, well, wait a minute. There's games like right now when I'm playing Mario Kart, for example, it's not a game key card. It's all on one cartridge. I'm like, that's great. That's what I want. You know, I don't need to have freaking half to download from an eShop store and then the other half is on a card. That's just a stupid thing to do, in my opinion. Really stupid. But anyway, yeah. Once it was all settled and everyone's like, "Oh, I'm a goof. I didn't get my facts straight." You know. Don't say you know everything when you don't. You know. Actually, I've ran into recently somebody online that was kind of I sort of know it all. Anyways, what happened was he seemed like a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. And you know, we were on Black Ops 6 or whatever it was. So he kind of says, "Oh, oops, it was by accident." And then the other guy's like, "Yeah, man, I saw him. I did it by accident." Like when this was my, you know, when I was playing zombies, and he goes, no, it was not an accident. What were you doing like this? I'm like, hey, dude, it's a video game. Don't act like it's freaking yeah. And anyway, and he's like, yeah, well, but you're supposed to do this like this, and he was trying to make it like he was right, and I'm like, man, don't speak to me that way. It's a video game. He's like, yeah, it doesn't matter like this. I'm like, actually, it does matter. It's a video game. And he goes, oh, well, no, you have to play the game right. What do you mean, no, you have to play the game right? He didn't make any sense when he said that. I'm like, it's okay. He's like, no, it's not okay like this. I'm like, all right, buddy, you know what? I'm done talking to you. I said, talk to me like a regular adult. And also, you know, and he couldn't even tell the freaking guy any different, even though it was freaking an accident. And that was very rude, in my opinion. I don't like when people do that, but you know what? Whatever. Like, when it comes to online, at least, I just cut them right out of my life, because I cannot live with people like that. Like, literally, like, well, not live, but, oh my gosh, how should I put it? I cannot stand people online when they do that stuff to me, because when they do that, I'm like, alright, you know what? Unless you want to talk to me properly and actually have a reason to say, no, it's not, and continuously tell me otherwise, well, you got a problem on your hands, my friend. All I could say. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of my story. Not good well on it, but it is what it is. But I just don't, freaking, it's so annoying. I'm just glad that I have family members that don't do that to me, honestly. Even if I did, it would drive me freaking nuts. Where I have to be, like, overly perfect and cautious of everything. That's just insanity. Jeez, man. Jeez, stuff happens. You know, and that's the thing. I used to know somebody in real life like this, whereas like it was like, oh, you dropped some coins on the floor. It's like, yeah, you did it on purpose. It's like, wait, oh yeah, like I did it on purpose. Doesn't look like it. And then they would argue the fact. Hated people like that. But, you know, I learned to accept when I was growing up a lot older. I just kind of went, I just sort of waved my hand like, whatever. You're always right. I always think in my head. I never say anything, because if I do, as I know, they'll just get more mad and take it more seriously, and it's stupid. So, anyway, I digress from that, guys. Not trying to put anyone down on it. Anyways, good game, though. Good game. Oh, 87 to 70, 71, 62, 55. Very cool. There are no accidents. Dang it, Hunter! Yeah, that's fine. That's a good example. Well, I was just pointing out an example, like, of IRL and online and stuff, right? I know jokingly you were saying that, but it's ridiculous to suggest that, oh, no accident shall be made and all this stuff, and that's not how life works. That's not life. That's not how it works. You know? So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, heading out. Was fun playing with you guys. Alright, take care there. Here's Loon. UNE, thank you for joining. I really appreciate you joining, and we'll see you next time. Take care. On that note, everyone, I hate to keep everybody waiting, but I will do a BRB moment myself here, and we'll go on to our last set of races. I'll do probably about 4, guys. Otherwise, send requests my way, and we'll talk about it. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. Mushrooms only. Yeah, we can do mushrooms only. I'm only going to be doing 4 for the final set here. Well, yeah, sounds great. Let's do a little hello to let everyone know I'm here. Alright, we'll do that. Items. Normal, frantic. We're doing frantic, right? Oh, how does that work then? Hold on. At 150. No, we're not doing knockout. We all should vote for Rainbow Road. Yeah, we should. I mean, that's up to you guys. We can do Rainbow Road if you want. Frantic items, right? Would that be considered mushrooms only? I'm really confused. We don't want to do teams. I guess it'd be frantic, wouldn't it, at that point? Oh, I don't know if that's even right. Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's not considered mushrooms only. There's not even any, I mean, we could try frantic items, but I thought you could change the items, could you not? I might have done it wrong. That was my fault. I didn't want to quite do that, but shoot, okay. If someone pray tells and corrects me if I'm wrong, are you able to still do the items? Yeah, that confused. I mean, oh well, we'll stick to that, I guess. Hopefully, I'll know for next time. I was like, wait, why is there only frantic items in this? I'm like, wait, what the heck? Anyways. Usually in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they give you the options. So. Looks like we're on this one. I think it's only offline mode, but that's fine. Okay there, Hunter, fair enough. Maybe that's what it was. I mean, hey, we know what? Frantic items is interesting. It's cool. Yeah, maybe the game mechanics are different. I didn't realize that's how unfamiliar I still kind of am with this setting up stuff because I haven't done it in a while. I'm like, oh wait, where the heck is it? Well, maybe it's not there, and you're right about that. It could be a offline thing. But that's fine, yeah. All right, well, no worries. I mean, shoot, we have an interesting way of ending off stream here. We're just doing frantic items. So, there's kind of that. It's not quite mushrooms only. Makes it a little bit more interesting, I guess, you know, whereas it's just non-frantic, right? Now, first, guys, I figure we'll wrap up and go on a raid once we're finished our last sets here. Well, once we're done all of our races, we'll complete that and figure out who we can raid. Again, if there's anybody that anyone wants to suggest, feel free to direct message me on Discord, and yeah, we can definitely take it up as a possible suggestion. Or send me a message for those that have me on a, you know, close contact, as they say. I only say this because for people that can actually text me and all that sort of jazz, but anyway, yeah, there's that too. Everyone has me in that contact, in that regard there. Yeah, so we'll see who's streaming. Not sure if I can get another Mario Kart streamer. Hopefully I can get someone that, I mean, is currently live or maybe different. Otherwise I'll have to do some research. But we'll figure it out. Do the hashtag and everything. Oh, I guess I can tell you guys an interesting, not interesting story, but maybe it is. What do you call it? So I was walking down my driveway, or not, walking up my driveway, I guess it was. I saw this. It was late at night. It was like a couple nights ago now, and I'm thinking I saw something run across like my driveway. I'm like, okay, what the hell? What was that? And then I realized after, oh my god, it's a coyote. What is it doing here? And my cat was looking out the window. And the coyote went, it just hissed. And my cat, I could tell she was not happy. And holy cow, and I think my cat wasn't outside. My lord. And the coyote snarled at her with the nose, and it jolted its head and looked at me and like, hey, I sort of scared it because it was near my garage sniffing. And then as soon as I did that, it went. And it sort of like that weird snarl. And it jolted off. I was like, holy crap. Like, it must have... I don't know what it was doing. It must have been looking for food or something. But my cat scared it. Like, it hissed at her, the coyote, and she was not happy. So I think the cat scared the coyote away or something, because... Yeah, what a mean black face. That would be... barely see it at night, but... Jeez, man. Because I went in the house and I asked the cat, I'm like, oh, geez, it's okay, you know. She was meowing away at me, you know, trying to be protective, I guess. Sort of thing. And then, yeah, so it freaked her out. And she kept going, ow! Like, after the fact, like, worried that when I went upstairs. I'm like, it's okay. The coyote's gone now, jeez. And she still insists on looking out that window. And, yeah, so... Of course, I never came back, but jeez, that was what a story that was, I guess. Because I was wandering around, you know. I think a car must have spooked it, and that, you know, came into someone else's backyard. It must have been rolling through something. Yeah, coyotes are around. They look like dogs almost, but they're not. It's, you know. So that's I would say that isn't the first sight seeing or F1, as they say, right? That's the name. Not the first time seeing one, I should say, out in the neighborhood like that. I've never seen one that close to the house before. Not in a while. So, my neighbors the next day, they came out. They said, "We saw a coyote wander around our backyard." I said, "Oh, that's where that came from. That's nice." And I kind of laughed. But I told them about the cat. And, well, I guess they're taking precautions by leaving their garbage in the garage now because, you know, I guess it got into their garbage. I'm like, oh, that makes sense why it was coming back. It's not good. So, yeah, they're keeping their garbage away now, and I noticed that I didn't see it come back really since. But yeah, they're looking for food, and I think that's what ripped open their garbage, and that was not good. So, I don't know. I mean, with our garbage, we keep it in the garage ourselves now, because, well, not all the garbage we do. There's some we keep outside, but what we've been doing now, and it's been helping, we put a big heavy brick on the garbage can itself, or whatever. And if an animal even tries getting into it, they can't. Sort of rustling noise the other night or something too, but they didn't tip it over. I think they tried, but they couldn't get into it. And then the weird part is I moved it far away from the fence, and then I didn't hear it anymore. So I guess they gave up. But yeah, it gets annoying because they keep coming back for food, and that's not good. So yeah, who knows? Oh no, though, at least we got it under control now. There was, like, yesterday, I heard was it raccoons like talking to each other. Kind of crazy. Like 2 a.m. in the morning yesterday, I was like, oh my god, and I heard that. That was really pretty crazy. Interesting wildlife stories, as they say. You know, with stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Well, guess we'll see in the next coming days if we'll see another one. I probably will, but chances are I won't come back. And these kind of animals once the garbage is discouraged. But the problem is it's garbage day too, and you know, that's what I think attracts these animals. If everyone, you know, did their best and tried to contain the garbage, but you can't. So, because the thing is, there's people that have to get to work the next day, so they can't take out the garbage before work all the time. And, you know, I do understand that, you know? So, I don't know. But it is what it is, you know? Because it doesn't help we have these mild nights too, where, you know, it brings out all these animals and stuff. It hasn't been cold enough for them to hide anywhere. Yeah, Rainbow Road. Maybe I'll finish off strong in second. Surprisingly enough. So I got second place, so GG's on my win there at second. Vote for Victory Road again. maybe this, I guess they're under. Might do that. You really like Rainbow Road, do you? I mean, I never said that as a rule. There's no repeats unless y'all get kind of annoyed by it. Otherwise, I will start saying, oh, okay, no more repeats. But, I mean, that's fine. I mean, it is the last race. Well, races for tonight's stream anyways, so I guess I can't argue with that. Tell you what, we'll do one frantic. We're very done with frantic. We'll stick to now and one normal. I think. Actually, what time is it, guys? What do we got here? Oh yeah, we're still good. Sorry, this will be the next race. I was just checking the rules and stuff. Oh no, no teams. I'll do normal items. How did I change the rules? Oh shoot, we did 3. Oh, I messed this up. It's down to 3. Not bad. I was getting a little ahead of myself. Ben Moo Moo Meadows. Ben Moo Moo Meadows, and then I'm taking a picture. And hey, go for the pictures. Am I seriously gonna pick Rainbow Road again? I guess I will. I don't know. Why do I not know where Rainbow Road is by now? Anyway. Oh! Maybe I do know where it is. Oh, man. Well, looks like everyone likes the idea, so Rainbow Road it is. Oh my gosh, alright. Hey, if y'all are cool with it, then that's fine. We'll do Rainbow Road. It's a new one after all. Not like it's any thing, what do you call it? Old. As old as new still. Hey, here we go. Ooh, I like this intro-y thing here. It's pretty cool the way it unreveals like this, though. That is really cool. Of course, it's different each time, I guess. That is true. Whoa, in the water here. In the water we go, and we're going up top. Oh! Whoa! This is so cool. Going right to the star. We're on the racetrack. Boo, look at that. Whoa! Show. Alright, let's go. First place. I raced out the first somehow. What do we get now? Coins, and then, whoa! Really creeping up on me. And he got me. Man, look. Let's go. No. Speed, Sonic speed, I guess. It's a beautiful sight though when you see all like the stars and stuff. The way they have this. After all, I do like stars. How's the train? We're going along with the train. Whoa, that was kind of close. I was, you know, it was so close. I almost got it. Whoa. You got me. Rachel is going over there. Hit it. Or not. Travel quite a distance though. Oh, hit a blue shell. And it hit me. Whoa! Oh my goodness, it got me off track. I did not expect that. Oh man, that was unexpected. Bullet bill. Alright, we'll take one. Oh! Watched. I think we'll have room for like one more race, just to let you guys know. In fact, I'll have to change on the rules due to timing here. So I'll tell you what, we could always just do like the one more. Can we change the rules? We change the rules. But I did it by accident. What do you call it? Last race when I thought I had to go, but I didn't. But that's fine. Let's try to figure that out. The speed measure. That'll be our last and final race after this one. Rainbow Road, who knows? For the final time. Oh gosh. Oh, I almost fell. Every course instead of Rainbow Road. That's pretty great. That's pretty wild you say that there, Hunter. Well, unfortunately, you'll have to play some of them at some point. Oh, man. That's your only favorite racetrack? Wow. That makes sense why you want to play Rainbow Road all the time. Well, I won't be really... I would say every stream will be like this. That's for sure, but that I cannot guarantee. But everyone's willing to stick it out, that's great, but you know, I try not to do it too much with the repeating, but this time around's fine. We change our rules. Oh shoot. Okay, we'll have to do the other three, that's fine. We'll stick to it. Anyway, we'll see how much time we got for the rest. No, never mind. We'll have to wait it out. Never mind. We could try to do the other last two. I thought you could switch it down to one, and I'm like, oh, never mind. I guess my plans were or have to like go out early, but as much as I'd love to not do that. Anyway, well, we'll see, guys. So, you know, I'll play it by ear after this race. Even though I said in the last one, can't get enough of Mario Kart World. Not a bad thing, I guess. Uh-oh, what am I going to pick next time? None other than, oh, I don't know. That one? No, maybe. No, it's not that one, is it? Or is it, Rainbow Road? Oh, gosh. I was just messing with you guys. Alright, we'll do it again. I mean, it's always an interesting way to end off, isn't it now? Excuse me. Fourth race. Oh, okay, so it will be 5 after this. Or, sorry. This will be technically our 4th race we were originally going to end off with anyways. Lol. Oh gosh, where has my mind gone? Alright, so my original vision was I was going to do 4 races for the finale, or not finale, but for tonight, and this will be my last race for today with you guys. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I thought it was on my 3rd race, and I realized, oh, we did our 3rd one according to what that says. I was just adding like 2 or 3 more, I guess, which I technically didn't want to do, but anyway. Oy, oy. Alright, well, that got me confused a bit. That's fine, now we'll do this last one. I guess I'm getting a little tired. Oh, it's maybe part of the reason. As much as I'd like to do some Mario Kart all-nighter, yeah, I can't do that. As much as, I don't know if I'd be able to even pull that off, let alone that. I wouldn't be able to, at least. That'd be, quite a challenge if I did that. That'd be more than a 2-hour stream, basically. Way more. And there's the beautiful stars in the water again. And there is the train again. I don't know why I said that like that, but I do. Holy cow. And we're going around in a circle. Here we go. And we're going up this sky. Oops, that was a waste. I don't think I've ever really had back-to-back Rainbow Road on here before. Probably one of my first times doing this. Whoa! Should have blocked that. Whoops. I threw it ahead, then I should have pushed it backwards. Oops, that was by accident. Oh, I missed that bomb. Well, okay, I got electric shock. That's always nice, isn't it? Whoa! Yeah, I thought I was gonna not go in that turn properly for a sec there. Ooh. Alright, final lap and final race. Oh, I almost fell. Jeez. Man, this part's always faster here. Alright, we're on the finish line, probably. Yeah, I'm assuming maybe 3rd for me. Or I could be wrong. Right, where's the finish line? Let's go. I got zapped right at the finish line. Alright, third place it is. GG's. Now all courses are banned. You must have banned the entire game. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Good GG's, everyone. Good game. Well, yeah, that wraps it up, guys. It's getting late here. Well, that's fine. We'll call it a stream, and then what we'll do is we'll go on a raid. So we're gonna kindly quit, but I do appreciate you guys joining us. So we'll leave it as that. So we'll get this out of the way. It'll be hashtag Luminary raid. Those that would join us in our raid. Oops. Okay. Hashtag Luminary raid, and appreciate the 7 likes on the stream, guys. I really appreciate y'all hanging out and joining us, of course, for tonight's live event here. We're gonna go for our live redirect, so stand by. If not, we may potentially just do just an ordinary link, but we'll see. All right, let's go see who's live. I don't know. Well, there's a Pokemon streamer and also a fellow Canadian, so let's go check him out. Alright guys, we're gonna go check him out. That fellow Canadian, I figured, hey, let's go for a visit. I know I moderate there, so I feel like I should pay a visit. Anyway guys, until next time, I hope to see you in the next live stream events. Hopefully soon. I'm hoping that we will stick to another Mario Kart stream at least next week. So, till then, I will see you next time. But stand by for the music. I will play it momentarily. But yeah, I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the raid. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.